Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest edition of No Fouls Given, presented by PrizePicks. Of course, I'm your co-host, Big Waz, joined as always by Danny Green, Paul Pierce. We got a super dope show in store for you guys. Let's get right into it. SGA, man, is going streaking, y'all. He's tied Wilt Chamberlain for the second most consecutive games with 20-plus points. He's now at 92 straight games, which is hilariously Wilt Chamberlain's second longest 20-point streak.
How many is his first one?
126.
So
he's 34 games off of the pace. He could break the record this season if he continues at it. I mean, I don't know what can you even say, man, about a guy that's just this consistent in his output every single game. Every defense knows it's on him to get OKC's offense going.
Yeah.
And he still delivers every game.
I mean, yeah, that's what's most impressive, right? Like the scout report is out. They know what he can do.
They know his spots that he likes to get to.
But I think that's also a test to how good his team is. Like, you can't just double him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're developing other guys, A.J. Mitchell, that come off the bench scoring. Even Isaiah Joe, Alex Caruso, Lou Dort. They're doing this. J-Dub's still not even...
Yeah, he's not even fully back yet.
Yeah, he's not even in, his form. So, Chet having some games, Isaiah Hartenstein, like, they got a good group over there. So it allows him to, I won't say just play one-on-one, but he's able to more ISO than your average superstar. You don't see Anthony Edwards be able to do that every night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's impressive, bro. So this is a record that's been held since the 60s. That's over 60 years.
You just can't stop him.
Yeah.
You know he's starting to give me that Jordan presence. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking like, all right, he going to get 30.
Yeah.
You can clock it,
You
bro.
can clock 30.
You can clock it, bro.
Like, I said that.
He's a well-oiled machine.
I know we had Cove, LeBron, KD, and they'll have big nights, but this dude is consistent 30s.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you don't see that type of focus or that type of hunger.
You know I'm surprised not on this list, too? Cove and Iverson.
Yeah. Yeah, Iverson I thought for sure.
Because the way they get to the line.
Get to the line every single game,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
they are going to get their attempts up, too.
So then maybe injuries.
Yeah.
Getting injured in the middle of the game.
Yes,
Stop that.
And to me, that's the part about Shai is his consistency. He's always available.
Man.
He just plays. He's in every single game.
He's not satisfied, bro.
No.
That's
You would think that they would come into the season with a little bit of complacency after, winning the championship. It's a huge breakthrough for all these young guys, and it seems like they're even more hungry.
Yeah, they're getting greedy, man.
Is he considered a point guard or a two guard?
That's a debate I was gonna bring up, because we had that shooting guard conversation.
I mean, to me, he's their point guard because nobody else on their team handles the ball as much as him. Nobody sometimes. I feel
like
of Shai's penetration, like J-Dub will do some initiation at times, but they don't let Isaiah Joe or none of these
AJ
guys.
Mitchell?
AJ Mitchell does a lot of his own creation for himself,
For sure.
but he's not really. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but I feel like last year was more point guard. This year he's been playing more off the ball. I feel like they're trying to preserve his energy some with having Alex Caruso or AJ Mitchell or somebody else bring the ball up. Now he does bring the ball up sometimes, but he's shown that in the finals against Indiana, he can play off the ball some, or because he needed to, because they were running on low on fatigue.
Dog, if at the pace he's going at, if they win it again, he gonna muck up a lot of all-time conversations already.
Of course.
Like whether we rank him as a point guard or a two guard.
That's the conversation. So again, when we talked about James Harden who else has put James Harden in a point guard conversation? That was somebody brought that to my attention. I'm like, who else would consider him a point guard, even though he has played point guard?
I mean, he's that's the couple of years that he played with Chris Paul. I guess he played with Russ as well, who was obviously the point guard. But for most of his career, he's been the
But again, when you retire him, do you retire him as a point guard or a shooting guard?
Yeah, it's just so interesting, man, the way.
I'm gonna say point.
Really, you retire James a point?
Yeah, I'm putting Steph at point.
Yeah.
I go. You should be placed at who's guarding you, because if that's the case, you're putting LeBron James as a point guard too.
Yeah, I think most people would say most people would say. A lot of people would say,
whoever
who
guards
are you
you
guarding?
Who's guarding you? Because even though LeBron James is playing point guard are not guarding LeBron James.
Right.
It's the
It's
small
wings
forward
guard.
guarding.
No.
Even though James Harden is playing the point guard, it ain't point
It's
guards
big
guarding.
wings
It's
that are
usually a
guarding
small
him.
forward or
Yeah.
a shooting guard that's guarding. So that's how I place most guys. Is who is guarding you.
Well,
who you
teams
guarded
try
by.
both on Shai, but
Mostly shooting guards.
Yeah.
Point guards, he's a bigger.
yeah.
Even though Cade is a bigger point guard, like they have other big wings. Like you probably would, but he's still like to me more of a point guard than the other guys.
I
Yeah.
feel like
He's also creating, making
I
more
know he's a
assists.
superstar, but like I feel like he should be a bigger superstar for some reason.
Yeah,
like, right?
I think
Don't
Is it
you
the
feel?
market?
I don't
Maybe
think
it's
it's
the
the
market.
market. I think these guys.
He's Canadian. I don't know.
I don't think it's that. I think these guys are just so used to not being themselves in public,
Yeah.
and I think that affects their ability to connect with the wider
So
audience.
it's
They're
the
just too corporate. Like they
Okay.
get told like, yo, go out, don't make any waves,
because of
make
the,
your money.
Is it because of the social media era?
I would say so. I think guys are just less afraid to be themselves. Like, like Charles Barkley, for instance, he was never the best player in the league, but he
Yeah.
connected with fans because he would say shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when he said it, it was taken to because you didn't hear him say it. So like
I don't like he don't have the commercials.
yeah, you don't
Fair.
have as much
Like-
access to him.
But he's
Again,
like his Nike commercial was "I'm not a role model." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I think these guys
played
take the
off all his-
opposite. Yeah, I think these guys take the opposite track, and so they're not connecting with fans. Like I love Jason Tatum. Okay, I watched the top five starting five thing
Yeah.
on Netflix, and what I got from him was he loves his mother, he loves his child, he loves to play basketball. That's not interesting.
that's not enough for you.
No.
Like on a personal level, you need to find more. I just feel like I think
Shai
guys.
is just so like he's not gonna give you anything
I don't. I
in
think
terms of personality.
again, I think it's because in today's world, less is more. Like you're more of a celebrity the less you show. Like that's why, like when people watch Kawhi, they're like, "Yo, what is he gonna say?" Oh, it's funny because you don't hear him say it that much. Like
Yeah.
back then, they didn't have as much access to guys. So whenever they said something or they did something, oh shit, I just saw Michael Jordan do this or he went over there. If Shai's doing TikToks, they're gonna look at him like Jared McCain. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just
in
think
a different light.
I think guys like John Morant and Ant Edwards, while they're bigger stars in terms of like popularity than Shai, is because
Personable.
the people
Well,
are
Ant shows
connected
more
to their
personality.
personality.
And for sure. Who's
know
the
what
other
I
person
mean?
you said?
John Morant.
Is
I
he a
think
bigger
John's a
superstar? Is he a bigger?
combination of
He's a bigger superstar than Shai?
I would
He could have
say
been.
so.
I would say he
dude.
could have been. I don't think right now.
Maybe right now.
Before
is,
when he was dropping the
Ooh,
shoes,
that's a good
bro.
one.
because
You know
he was
what I mean?
more like
and he's never played as good as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's playing
no,
right now.
he's not.
You know what I mean?
Our
And
top
so,
4 players in the league, or top 4 are like
bro, these
behind
guys
the
are
scenes,
just,
huh? Like when you look at it, like
I'm telling
Antetokounmpo, Joker,
Wemby.
Wemby, Luka.
I think these guys are not as popular because they get told, because like a lot of people emulate LeBron, right? And he's like, he's super professional,
buttoned up. He's very buttoned up.
right? But I'm like, he didn't come in the league that way though.
Yeah.
That's not how he was his first 3 seasons.
He showed personality.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He was doing the commercials, playing different characters in the
Yeah.
commercials and all of
yeah.
that. Like these guys get some of the wrong lessons to me. It's like, yes, we don't want you to get DUIs and
Yeah.
domestic violence.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we don't want you to do that. But like, that doesn't mean you got to be a robot in public. And I think that affects their brand, their
Yeah.
personal brand. That's my.
I agree. But
Yes.
I guess I also I'm gonna say to blame anybody, but that's their group's like fault for not branding them that way. Like there's certain guys that could be branded that way. Like Ant shows personality. They could say, "Yo, SGA, we want I don't know, Gilbert is like, oh, he paid $1 million to throw a party. Not saying you have to do that.
Yeah.
But there's ways, you know what I'm saying, you could put yourself out there more. Like, oh, we're going to go to red carpet as a group.
Look at our stars was in the music videos with the
Yeah.
rappers.
All of that.
We was connected with the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Carmelo was wearing "Stop Snitching" t-shirts.
We was
Got in trouble
connected.
for that,
Like
but
none of our
like-
stars is connecting with the culture as much as we did. I don't think.
Yeah, that's
that blew them up.
I honestly think that's what it is. And again, you think about somebody like Paul or
Man.
KG, who he played.
They
with,
more
and,
locked
like,
in on the game than actually do like.
They were
which
locked
is-
in,
which
but
is
they
cool.
were also. They just felt like people.
For sure, they was in the
Yeah,
culture. They
yeah.
would go to movies, music videos. They, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Kick it with
right.
actors.
Like, what's the most interesting thing you've ever heard Jason Tatum say? And again, he's somebody who I admire his game. He's like, you can't think of one. He's been programmed to be like, nah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We show up,
We play
we
hoop,
do
we hoop.
great at
Yeah.
our job, we go to fuck home.
That's it.
I just think maybe because this generation is more under the microscope too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think being on the social media and being able to see thousands of people just talk shit about you.
Yeah, because it's always going to take in a
has
negative.
to have an effect.
It
For
does.
sure. Anything
how
they do is
people
going to
You
be
want
taken.
everybody to like you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And anything you do is going to be taken in a negative. Like they're going to
Yeah.
find something to pick apart and be like, "Oh, why the fuck are you doing this? Why?"
Right.
Even when Paul George doing a podcast, why are you doing podcasts? Y'all losing and
Bro,
shit.
he had to
Right.
take a
Draymond during the
hiatus from
finals.
podcast because he was playing so bad
Yo.
last
Yeah.
season.
That's
Even said
crazy.
that the podcast, like podcasts, don't take a lot of time.
Yeah,
Draymond's doing a
no.
podcast in the finals. They was on his head like.
Bro,
He's like, yo, I'm gonna do this podcast, and they won.
Right.
So they're like, yo. Then they started saying, all right, podcasts aren't the reason why you're playing bad.
Right.
But they're not allowed. The fans aren't allowing guys to do anything other than play basketball. Because if you do and you don't play well, oh, your ass shouldn't be selling ice cream, or you shouldn't be fucking doing clothes. Why are you doing
Right.
fashion?
And
Right.
even somebody like Steph, who like definitely always super careful with his words, like his game is just way more expressive.
He
than
does.
Shay's.
He does put on an entertainment
He's
show.
gonna
and
dance.
he's gonna give you a little
shimmy
shot.
the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He's gonna give you a little
he has an
entertainment.
expressive game. Shay is
Right.
just like, nah, bro.
I'm getting to this
I'm
bucket.
a machine.
Right
Yeah.
to the business.
I just do business.
Terminator.
Yes, exactly.
The Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that is affecting.
You need more entertainment
I
value
think
from
so.
these guys,
I think so.
which is crazy because again, we have kids. You know,
We need our stars
Would you
dating
teach your kids to like
celebrities.
fucking sell it? Like, would you teach them to?
I wouldn't encourage it, but if they did it on their own,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too crazy about
I
it.
would do your
One of
thing.
my boys' kids is
Yeah.
he's the kind of guy. He's the kind of kid. He's like 7. Like when he scored, like if he trucks somebody in football, he's gonna talk shit.
I want to see you emotionally. I want emotions
He's
to
gonna
come out.
dance
But
when he
even-
scores
even
a
I want
that,
emotions to come
I
out, but
just
I
think
don't
that-
want you to be like
like a
fucking,
hot dog.
Yeah,
But also, the superstars, I feel like our superstars now, they live more of a private life.
Yeah.
Like the superstars who are marketed, think about the LeBron and Steph. Like we knew what type of food they like to eat, who was their wifeys and kids, because they
Facts.
opened up.
Facts.
I feel like this generation, the
They
newer
closed
stars
off.
are a little more closed off.
They're more private people.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, I think it has an effect. Like people don't feel connected personally to the newer guys.
yeah.
I don't disagree. I think there's a way they can separate the two. Like if you want to keep your family private, but just be you. There's some guys said I didn't know Jimmy had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like you can keep your family
Facts.
separate from what you do off the court and on the court. Like you know what I'm saying, like your branding, whether it's magazines, fashion.
Yeah.
Even with Kawhi, he's starting to get into more fashion stuff. Like you don't know much about his family
No,
situation.
But the
unless you
fans
really-
want to know that stuff.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
what
Fans
make you
do
more
wanna
marketable.
feel more
Sure.
connected.
But
That's
you
what
can
make you more
You
marketable.
can separate if you want to keep your
Like
kids in life
nobody
private,
at the
you can do
top,
other things.
nobody at the top separates that.
AI pioneered bringing his kid to the press conference. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like nobody at the top separates that. They let you know, yeah, I'm married or I'm dating who.
Yeah.
These my kids. You know, I'm just like y'all.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
So let
You know
people
what I'm
know you're
saying?
human. I feel
Yeah,
you.
you humanize yourself.
So yeah, I want to see Shai gain a wider audience because I just think he's a remarkable player. And like aside from the personality selling of yourself part, I think he's like a beautiful example of everything that's right with the NBA right now. Like yeah, he was like a late lottery pick, you know, just came in and just got better every single season, worked his ass off.
Yeah.
You know,
But I feel
so
he does
would
have the
love to see
aura.
that
He
be-
does have the aura to be that.
I think I think he could be a compelling person, but he's got to do more to put himself out
He's
there.
got to allow
Yeah, I
it to
think so
happen.
too.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It is the holiday season, the best time of year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It is all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. It's PrizePicks, baby.
I love how simple it is to play and win on Prize Picks. Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Tyrese Maxey, more threes, more points, more assists. These guys are hooping.
I love that you can also create a lineup and mix and match sports. If I'm feeling a little spicy, I will add some football picks to the lineup as well. Love sprinkling in a little Puka Nakua action with my hoopers.
PrizePicks now has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes.
Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in.
Download the PrizePicks app today and use code NFG and get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code NFG to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
All right, let's keep it in the
Giannis, right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it in the milestone area because Giannis Antetokounmpo became the 6th fastest player to reach 21,000 career points in NBA history, achieving the milestone at 30 years old. The fastest players before Giannis to reach this milestone, just LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, just some of the greatest offensive forces we've ever seen. In response to hearing about the milestone that he cleared, Giannis said, quote, I think it's 4 years away, 4 or 5 years away, 4.5 years away. And I think when we are going to be 35 years old and sitting this year going to have a discussion, I'm in the top of the list of all-time scoring.
I mean, again, looking at the list, I'm realizing why he wasn't one of the fastest. Like, he did this without a jump shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody else
Just
up there.
paint and free throws.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, I don't think this is something he can't achieve.
Sure.
If he stays healthy enough, that's the biggest thing.
That's
right?
the biggest thing.
I think with Giannis, for sure, especially with his style of play, it's so physical.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so, like, he's
and
so balls
through
to
your
the
chest,
wall.
running
Yeah.
fast, million miles an hour.
It's taxing physically.
He's definitely
so
going to be. He's probably leading the league or history in dunks, right? He's definitely going to be probably. I don't see anybody. I don't know if they're going to catch that one.
He's definitely gonna get to 30,000 for sure. And as you could tell from his response, and I don't want to make it sound like bad, but like Giannis cares about his numbers. He's
You think so?
Oh yeah, I know so. He's very big into the stats. He's because it feels like for him it's like shows his stature amongst his peers, his ability to achieve certain stats.
I think we're in a stat-driven era, though.
Yeah,
I truly believe that.
I'm with you, but I don't think he cares about his stats as much as others do. I think he does care. He does care about winning, but I think he just wants to be appreciated for what he's done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
It's
just like, yo,
connected to.
I'm able to do this. I'm gonna keep going.
Because
like, I'm not.
you got to remember too. Remember that whole discussion we was having like 4 or 5 years ago about Giannis don't got a bag. I think that kind of stuff like pissed him off. Like it's like a disrespect
they said the
of
same
his
thing
game.
about Bron. They said the same
You know
thing
what I'm
about Bron.
saying? Yeah, for sure.
You know,
They said the same thing about Jordan.
Nah, they never said Jordan ain't have a bag.
They said Jordan have a bag.
Invented the bag.
nah, I don't know if that. I don't know if
He
that bag.
invented the bag. What?
But again, he simplified the game to where he didn't have to do like
One, two
Nah,
dribble pull-ups, dog.
Yo,
bro.
One,
post
two, fade away, one,
fake,
two pull-up
spin,
dribbles.
half spin.
Man,
Bro,
nah.
to create space for those shots, you have to have
One
a
or two
bag.
dribble
Nah,
pull-ups,
he's
bro.
just a super
Is
athlete.
the,
You better
is
go
the
back
bag
and-
just Kyrie doing crazy shit off the backboard?
Nah, Kai had a mix. Like, you could make one-on-one ISO moves. Like,
So Jordan had no bag?
I didn't say no bag. I just don't think
Kobe
he
and
had.
Jordan aren't bag
one,
guys?
two dribble
Kobe
pull-ups.
had a
No
bag.
bag.
Kobe had unbelievable footwork too. Like, different.
Yeah,
Like,
where
what's
do
the,
you think
all
he
right, what do
learned
we
it
define
from?
as a bag, first of all? Just handles to the shot?
I think to me,
Like, wop, then get
Not
it
just
off?
handles, but you
to
have
me,
a plethora of moves in
you
your bag.
have, yeah. The defense does this.
They
I
don't
can
know-
now go to
you're
this.
not
I can
predictable.
do- yes. You have multiple
counters.
answers to the test.
You have counters.
To me, that's a bag.
I think they had the capability, but they didn't have to counter because Mike was
One, two dribble
You knew
pull-ups,
you were not
dog.
stopping him to get to his spot, and he's
Or
athletic enough to
dunk on
jump
you.
and
So
shoot over you.
Y'all agree
give you a
with the
shoulder
people that
bump.
say Mike had a limited bag?
Mike had
I
limited
can't be-
bag.
I don't agree. I just don't think he had to use his
You
bag.
guys are
He
crazy,
didn't need to do
bro.
He
all
didn't
that
need to.
fancy
I
shit. He
think
just
Mike had
wanted
a
to.
bag,
He
yeah.
was right to the business.
Bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, but Shai got more of a bag though. But Shai usually gets to his, he can get to his
Yeah.
spot.
Bro,
But Mike had a bag, but didn't have to
was
use it.
so impeccable.
Kobe's
What is
footwork,
that
I
if
think,
not
was
a
better.
bag?
I think
You think
Mike had-
Kobe had better footwork than Mike?
I think Kobe.
Oh
No,
my
I don't
God.
think so. I don't think so. I rewatched.
I think it's just that
Mike
in
Jordan.
advance. Like Kobe had to. He had to play against better. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike didn't have to do as much
so
as
you doing the-
pivot, side pivot,
You-
left
you
hand off the
doing
backboard.
You doing
throw.
the Mike played against
I'm
mechanics thing right
saying,
now? Are you
I'm not
really
saying Kobe's a better
entertaining that?
player. I'm just saying footwork wise, I think Kobe had to evolve his footwork because he's playing against better talent. Like, I'm not saying Mike didn't play against some good talent, but the generational things have gotten better, bro. over time.
Mike had limited bag, dog.
Did Paul Pierce have a bag? Because to me, like, what is this guy's game besides a bag?
I think they had the capability. Like
so many moves to get by guys.
Mike had a bag. He didn't have to use it. Kobe had a bag. He used it a little more than Mike. I think he was capable of using different moves. He didn't have to. Like bigger guards use a bump. They know how to get to their spots, make a couple moves, keep it simple.
Like Harden got a bag.
Yeah.
Because he going to give you the
He has
you know what I'm
shit.
Like, do Kawhi have a bag?
He's capable.
He does,
but he don't use it like that.
But I'm saying, yes or no? Do he got a bag?
To me, a person with a limited bag is like a big man. DeAndre Ayton.
So Antetokounmpo got a limited bag.
Somewhat, yeah.
I mean, you can't score 30 with a limited bag, can you?
You can.
Somewhat. I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, he has no moves and no skill.
Crazy.
But it's not a crazy amount of tools there. The tools that he has are excellent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So again,
but like,
who has no bag that's giving you 25 today?
No, I didn't say no bag. I didn't
say
no
a
bag.
limited bag then.
Limited.
Giannis
is one of them.
I think so, because maybe you could say a Shaq or something.
I mean, Jokic got a bag. Jokic got a bag.
But Jokic has so many fucking moves, counters to the.
That's all footwork.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, like I said, Mike had the footwork. Kobe had the footwork. That's where their bag was the footwork.
Does Paolo Banchero got a bag?
I think he has a bag.
I think it's a little. I think it's a little limited. I think it's a little limited.
It's limited.
I think it could be better.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's a little limited.
So Cade Cunningham got a bag.
I think he relies too much on his strength.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
even Franz, I don't see Franz with a
not crazy.
Well, he don't average 20, 25.
You know,
Franz getting to it without Paolo right now. They playing pretty well.
But like to say
they just like certain guys are just bigger guys. I'm gonna get to my spot. I can shoot over you. I'm gonna stop on a dime or change, give you a shoulder bump. You're not recovering. I'm shooting over you.
To me, I just thought it was unfair to be like Giannis when Harden was trolling him and all of that. To be like Giannis. He don't got no moves. Like,
he got
I'm like,
moves.
bro, like
most of his moves are like
moves,
downhill,
bro. He got moves.
It's a little, he got a little, you know what I'm saying, a little stutter step cross. Mostly Euros.
Like a bag to me is like you got about 4 or 5 go-to moves.
Who's the baggiest?
Kai.
I'll tell you who the baggiest right now is, for sure. Right now, playing, Joker.
Yeah, I'm gonna put SGA.
Joker's the baggiest.
I'm gonna put SGA in there.
That's crazy.
I saw that up close.
I'm gonna put Shai in there. I'm
baggiest.
gonna put Shai. Kai's not available right now, but Shai, Jokic. I'm put
James Harden.
James is not as what it used to be. He don't have to. Again, he's older. He's getting to a spot. He'll give you a
Joker
couple
is
between the legs, between
baggiest,
20,
Yeah.
step back, or between 20 step, go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Austin Reeves got a bag.
Austin got a little bag.
Reeves has
Austin got a little bag.
Austin Reeves got a bag.
He does.
Austin Reeves got a bag. Austin Reeves got a bag.
So give
man.
Giannis his respect. He's gonna get to 30,000 points,
like
even with a somewhat limited
sure.
bag.
I feel like smaller players have to have
Somewhat.
I feel like smaller players have to have more of a bag.
Yeah, you have to.
Like I'm thinking of East. Like who
it's
in the East?
harder for you when you're a smaller guy.
Cam Thomas. I don't know.
Maxey.
Tyrese got a little bag, but either he's like explosive, like speed. Jalen Brunson got a bag.
Because again, he's small. He has to be
year, but Tyrese is
Yeah,
like
he
I'm
crafty
fast
as
off.
hell, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Step back or get into the rim. Like you're not gonna catch me. But he got a bag. But Jalen Brunson got a lot of footwork, pivots, shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of different ways to get his stuff off, and he'll do it against a variety of the defenders. Remember, like big guys used to give him like problems and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the bigger wings used to give rangy guys used to give him problems, but he's figured that out.
Yeah.
You know, sign of a great player.
Man, every holiday season, I lie to myself. I'm like, this year, I'm going to be thoughtful. I'm going to plan ahead. And then, boom, before I know it, it's December 23rd, and I'm standing in line buying a gift card like a rookie.
That's a turnover waiting to happen.
Exactly. But this year, I actually ran the play correctly. No panic, no last-second heave. I gave an aura frame. And let me tell you, that's a slam dunk gift right there.
For real, why is it that the people we're closest to are the hardest to buy for? You know everything about them except what the rap, but everybody's got photos they love. Your mom wants to see the baby pics. Your boys want to see the throwback hoop shots. Your partner wants the vacation selfies where you actually smile.
And the thing that makes Aura so dope is that it's easy. Unlimited free photos and videos. Just download the Aura app, hit Wi-Fi, boom. you are in. You can even preload photos before it ships, so they open the box and it's already filled with memories. You're basically gifting nostalgia on day one.
And look, you can add a message before it arrives too. That's that extra personalization that makes you look like you actually planned ahead, even if you didn't.
Plus, the frames come in this premium gift box, no price tag, no extra fluff you gotta deal with. It's clean, it's classy, it's showing love without stress.
Because listen, you can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it.
All right, so for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named the #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code NOFILES at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code NOFILES. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast. So order yours now and get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Let's get to our favorite part of the show, which are the picks of the night presented by PrizePicks. The Clippers, who are struggling mightily.
Struggling.
That's not even a word, man.
We're going to get into that. The Clippers are at the Miami Heat, who are doing the opposite. More with less, somehow.
Yeah.
The Heat are. Let's get to a couple of picks. Let's see. Who do we want to get first up here? Harden, more or less than 27.5 points.
Ooh, at Miami.
I'm going to go less. Is that Miami?
In Miami.
Yeah, tough.
Well, you know why.
Harden in Miami
tough.
versus a
That's
small
tough.
coach team. I'm going
That's
less.
tough.
I'm going
Got a
less.
lot of great hookah spots in
I
Miami.
think he gonna get a lot of assists.
You going less?
I'm going
Danny?
less, man.
I'm gonna follow the trend.
I think
and go
they are.
less.
They're in a very bad place right now, and I see him enjoying himself in the city
I
more so.
would be.
It's
And then instead of really focusing on like
we've said it a million
getting
times.
wins
The Heat are a
and
very
numbers.
high-paced team, so he will have extra possessions to
Right.
try to get it.
Right.
But yeah, I could see him not reaching the milestone. Kawhi Leonard, who is still on a somewhat minutes restriction,
Ooh, this is a tough
but
one.
Kawhi Leonard more or less than 23.5 points.
I got him getting more, because if I got Harden getting less, I'm going to have him getting more.
I'm going the same.
He gonna be locked in.
Why get his buckets? You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go more as well, and like yeah, you say what you say about your teammates, man. You better step up to the plate yourself.
Right.
Norm Powell, who's been ever since he's come back for the Heat, he's just been killing it. 20.5 points, more or less than.
Ooh.
20.5. He's going more. They both been said even with Tyler Hero back, they've been playing well.
Yeah, I'm going to go less, though. Tyler Hero back, everybody healthy. He had to carry a lot of the...
Yeah, I probably
I'm
agree
going to go
with
less.
Paul. I'm gonna go less as well. And last but not least, Tyler Hero, 21.5 points, more or less than.
I'm going more. Both of them been playing well. They together they've been able to. I feel like Bam is the one that's kind of taking a backseat.
Got you.
Again, last game Norm had 28, Tyler had 24.
Yeah, I'm going to go more for Tyler Hero.
Yeah, let's go. More than 21.5
Yeah, I'm
points
gonna
for
go more.
Tyler Hero. All right, guys. The Clippers, man.
Struggling. Oh, my God.
So, like, before the season, like, when the season got off
I was
to
trying to find a word
a shaky
and
start,
a nice way to say how terrible.
I was wrong about basically Philly. I thought they'd be horrible out the gate. They've shown that they're not, like, world beaters, but they're, like, not
They're
a
solid.
pushover
They're in the
team.
middle pack. Yeah.
Same with the Bucks. I thought they would be pretty bad this year,
Sort of,
but
yeah,
like
same.
once Giannis has been playing, they've been kind of a 500 team, which is fine. Where I got it the most effed up was the Clippers. I just thought they would actually be good this year.
I thought they'd be a lot not good, but I thought they'd be. You know what? I'm with you. I thought they would be pretty good this
Bro.
year. It's the
The
opposite.
team that I watched take Denver to 7 games
Yeah.
in the first round of the playoffs, like, be one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard just straight up elite wing scoring still. I'm like, these guys are going to be a good team this year.
And they added Brooke Lopez.
Added Lopez,
They
added
added
John
John
Collins.
they got what said.
Well,
I
Brad
thought they
Beal-
got rid of Norm because they couldn't keep him. They couldn't pay him.
Brad
Like,
Bill's
that was a
still
bad,
doing the ski mask way.
He said
And
the ski
LA
mask.
Jesus Christ, bro.
That's unfortunate. The
He
ski
has
mask.
a hip,
Damn.
he has a hip fracture.
Ski mask
He's
with
on. He's
blood.
on a very fair deal there too right now. He got bought out, so he's not on the same deal he was in Phoenix.
That's fair.
His deal is
On paper, they the most talented team. When you looked at it before the season started,
when they
They've
were
got some
10 years ago they
great
would have been.
names.
great names. Great names.
But
10
then
years
you
ago,
look
they
at
would've been the most talented.
years logged and minutes played in
It's
their
too old.
NBA
Yeah.
careers.
Just too old.
They just look old.
They can't get
Awful,
up and down
bro.
with these
Old.
young
These
teams.
lose to
Dirt.
Dallas and Memphis.
Them young teams. Young
And
teams.
can we, because we got some great sound coming out of some of the recent struggles, can we cue up the James Harden?
Who you wanted to play through, how you
kinda
wanted
feel
to
bad
play.
for
It's a
him.
challenge of trying to integrate those guys, different guys into how y'all want to play offensively right now.
Challenging. In what ways? Everywhere.
For you, I mean, you've been one of the great floor raisers that this game has ever seen. How is it more challenging than some of the other situations you've been in where you've been able to raise that floor?
I don't know. I can't call the last situations or whatever. Like, situation here is just difficult. We're not, not making shots offensively. Defensively, we allow things that the game plan mistakes. We allow that happen too many times. So it's just one of the reasons why we lose games.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of feel bad.
Defeated.
I told y'all after 20 to 25 games, you start seeing who people really are.
Yeah.
This is who they
This
are.
is who the Clippers
felt
are.
This is who
bad.
they are this year.
Can
I
we
feel
play
bad
the
for him.
Kawhi
Old-looking
sound?
team.
Because Kawhi had some words as well. And
Bro,
which
I
is
feel
always a
bad.
big deal because Kawhi he tries not to give quotes.
Yeah, he don't give much. I
But-
think some slipped up. I don't think he meant to say
Play
this.
the clip.
You guys have obviously had some unfortunate circumstances. Like you said, you missed time. Brad's been out for the year. But in previous seasons, that hasn't been totally abnormal for this group to have guys in and out, and they've still kind of found ways to stay around 500 or above 500. What do you think is the difference with this group where it's been such a struggle to kind of sustain some of the blows you guys have taken early?
Just got to get the right lineups on the court, I guess. Get some more talent, play with better talent, and see what happens.
You say get more talent. Is that like internally, externally?
I'm saying playing better. We all just got to play better, make shots, move the ball a little bit more, trust one another, and just get better.
So
Yeah, I don't think I said the first part. I don't think he meant to say it that way.
I know, right?
And
You need to say that
He
up.
caught himself and was like, "Damn, I probably should have
when the
said
guy
that."
said, wait, so you mean that they need to
Like
go
the-
out and
the
get better
talent?
players?
Damn. Not get better players.
I mean, that's probably how him and James really feel. Again,
Bro.
I feel bad for James. James got traded there. He's going to play with Kawhi in certain company. They had a good year last year, and he's never missed the playoffs. I don't think he's ever missed a playoff. I could be mistaken, but I know up until 15 years, he's always been in the playoffs.
Bro.
This will be the first year in 17 years.
I
that
don't
he'll
know who
miss
the
playoffs.
reporter was that framed the question, but he's right about Harden being a floor raiser traditionally in his career. Straight up, just good for 50 wins.
Yes, that was in Houston when
You know what I
prime
mean?
James. Still, James is good, but he's not
Yeah,
prime.
he's
He
just
can't
not
do that.
that. He's 34,
Again,
whatever
like
he is now.
you start realizing, again, we retired. We play now. It's like I could play some after retirement basketball, but don't put me in a situation where I have to carry a team.
Yeah.
I
Right.
cannot do that no more.
Yeah.
If we're in a good league, I better have a good team around me. Because if not, we're losing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blocking shots. I'll
my
be a good floor
goodness.
general, shit like that. But I can't carry a team no more. He's
Is it
not in
time
that
to
space.
blow up the Clippers?
That's what I was about to ask Ness.
Get younger?
It's time to blow it up, bro.
I
It's time
think
to
they
get younger.
kind of, the way they put the team together is just they realize that mediocrity is kind of the ceiling of the group.
Mediocrity would be an
That's what I'm
improvement
saying.
for them.
But that's what I think they were
They're
shooting
not even
to
mediocre.
be like a 46-win team this year.
Yeah.
Bro,
And instead, they're looking on pace to be in the 30s, which is just.
they're very below average.
And their pick is going to OKC as a
they
result
can't
of
even- they can't even make no
of the
moves,
Paul
huh?
George.
They gotta
deal.
blow everything to try to get something back.
So who do you trade?
Everybody.
How do you
Everybody's
trade
on the
for
bar.
Kawhi
Everybody.
Leonard? What do you give up for Kawhi Leonard, who, when he's right, is still a highly
You
effective
can't trade
player?
Kawhi.
Why the fuck? You could trade
can't-
anybody.
Listen, you got a new building. Still got to sell some tickets.
Especially with the stipulations you have.
You got to sell some tickets.
Bruh.
I mean, you ain't just giving them up for just no anybody.
At this point right now, you're not getting anybody in the building anyway.
Damn.
Give a damn who's on the squad. They are losing every game, it looks like.
Zubac.
I think, Zubac
Got
has
some
definitely got
They
a lot
all
of
have value, but you're not winning with them, so why not just start
James
over
still
fresh?
has value. I think his deal is pretty
They don't
fair
have no
for
pick
what
this
his-
year. That's the thing.
You
You got to
get
trade
pick,
everybody
right?
to get picks.
Yeah, they
Get
don't
some
have-
picks
They got to
and,
try to
their
get some
own
picks and
pick.
get in this
and
draft.
young guys back. Like
Yeah.
trade for young guys to places if you can.
Yeah, it's difficult because I think, again, the John Collins move, the Brad Bill move, these are moves made because you want to be a quality team.
None of them want to be there. None of those guys want to be there. You think James want to be there right now?
It didn't look like it in
Man.
that clip.
It's tough.
And the thing about James,
Zubac,
too,
John Collins, Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah, that's tough.
Those guys for sure first. Kawhi and James last. But I'm starting over. We took a risk on going old with some good veteran guys that we had the talent. It ain't working out. CP, Brook Lopez.
Damn, that's
I
why
might
forgot
keep
they got
I might
CP.
keep CP just we're gonna retire him here. But bro, what?
Yeah.
Nah, let's start now. What's the wait for? What are we waiting for? Till they get older so they lose more value?
Damn, Harden is
Because by the end of the season, how much more value do they have?
Damn.
And the thing about James too, like I said, I think he's still a valuable player.
I think they're all valuable,
And,
bro. Just not winning in that scenario.
He doesn't really market himself as this way, but like he's one of the hardest working guys.
For
in the
sure.
league. He puts a lot of work into
I will give him
this.
that. I will give him that. Like people think he just No, James
No,
works, bro.
He puts a lot
And
of work into
to a point where he overworks. I'm like, yo, you might want to chill. We got a game tomorrow. Type thing.
He puts so much into it. So obviously he really cares about it, and
he's putting up the numbers. He had 55.
I know,
He had to score 55 to beat Charlotte the other night.
Damn.
You know how crazy that sounds? He's 37, 38, year 17, 37 years old. He's got to score 50 because he's coming out most games, first quarter like 17, hot. And you would think getting him to a good start, like some of the teamers will help carry. Like, he can't do that 2 halves for a full season at this age.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
they
not getting much
stumbled
help.
out the
Kawhi's back
blocks,
now, but
and I was like, you know what, this thing is gonna correct itself at some point. But I'm starting.
everybody's
to lose.
thinking that. They're like, oh,
I'm starting. To
Uncle,
lose.
Time to blow
Clippers
it up.
gonna get better. I'm like,
Time
I'm
to
sorry to
blow it
tell
up.
you,
Time to blow it up.
they're not getting any better.
Yeah.
Nah, it's over, bro.
It's
I
over.
think it's
Not getting any better. Some people are like, oh, it's good. That's not after
the
I said-
energy. Just look at the energy.
Exactly. Thanksgiving, I was like, maybe. Since Thanksgiving, they lost 2 games. Listen, to some of the worst teams in the league.
They already look deflated.
Yeah.
At
They
this
look
stage.
defeated. They're
They look
defeated. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done, bro. So
Stick a fork in the Clippers, unfortunately. Sorry to the Clipper fandom. out
and
there.
they're hosting All-Star, and they're going through all the internal stuff behind the scenes with
Damn.
Kawhi, Uncle Dennis, and Ballmer.
Yeah.
It's just not. You gotta somehow find a way to get a clean slate somehow. And
Yeah.
start over fresh.
Tough year at the Intuit Dome. Moving right along, man, to a young rookie who's seems to be blossoming before our very eyes.
Shows
and
you how
that's
bad the Clippers are. No,
Cooper Flagg. But yeah,
I don't
when
want to take anything
saw
away
that-
from him, but
But like, yeah, a rookie dropping 35 on you.
with no threes
He's
with no
just
threes.
shot making. Just
at the rim, mid range,
it's crazy.
18
That
years
just
old.
showed me.
years
No, but
old.
that just showed me that the Clippers need to get younger, more athletic. You know what I'm saying? These young athletes is coming in here
And
destroying
just
them.
destroy you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cooper Flagg passes LeBron to become the youngest player in NBA history to score 35 points in a game as he helped Dallas Mavericks rally to a 114-110 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers on Saturday night. The 18-year-old went 13 for 22 from the field in his 20th career game. He was the top pick in this year's draft, and he also grabbed 8 boards. The only other 18-year-old to score 35 points in an NBA game is LeBron James, who did it twice his rookie season.
Cooper's a really good player, but he's not having LeBron James rookie season.
No.
So for
absolutely
him to give
not.
you 35,
Yeah.
and not to take anything from Cooper Flagg, he's a very good player again. I think he's starting to. It's going to take him some time.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a good group around him either. Dallas ain't good either.
Yeah.
So if
They've
you're,
been having the season from hell themselves.
if you're losing to Dallas, who was firing Nico Harris, like they're firing people, guys still unhealthy. Kyrie ain't back yet. Clay's in and out of the lineup. So they're trying to figure it out too. And the rookie gives you 35, a LeBron James night numbers. That's pretty bad. as a
Yeah,
Clippers
that's
fan.
bad for the Clippers.
So
But at the same time, I think you got to tip your cap to an 18-year-old.
for sure,
You know,
do we like the way he's trending? I think he's trending in the right direction. He started off a little slow, but he's starting to, knock down more shots, get more comfortable, more confident. Again, in the beginning of the season, I said this was not an experimental year. Don't need to play him at point guard. At this point, play him at every position because it's experimental year, and he's able to learn through some of the failures, the ups and downs, the bumps and bruises, and having some tough nights. But this is a great year for him to grow.
Yeah, I think he got Rookie of the Year locked up pretty much.
I don't know about that one.
Who you saying?
Con Knupple's making a lot of noise right now.
Con Knuppel is playing his ass off.
We can't forget about the
They're
young
losing
kid.
anyway, but he's playing
Very
well.
good basketball. I mean, even then,
It's a two-man.
There's a lot of
for
other.
sure.
VJ Edgecombe started off hot. He has
Edgecombe, Fears.
There's a couple. Queen
My
could
guy
also.
Queen
Queen
is
could make a
coming-
comeback. Like
coming in
it's very
strong.
up in the air race, but he's starting to trend to make himself more. He's climbing the ladder.
He's starting to
Yeah.
separate himself.
He's
a
starting to
little bit.
climb the ladder.
Yeah, I think him and Knuppel have definitely been, to me,
Con's
the
been
two
very
most
efficient.
impressive rookies. Like, Con could play, man. That kid.
Fucking Duke guys.
The two Dukies playing well. But shouts to Cooper Flagg, man. It's cool to see a young guy kind of making his way. Speaking of improvement, the Orlando Magic.
Yeah,
now
the team
11
used
and
called
8.
for Jamal Mosley's. You know what I'm saying?
I was firing people.
Damn.
8 games into the season, but they've turned it around, and I think, the Magic. So just to list off how things have been going, the Magic have won 10 of their last 14 games after starting 1-4. They've seen the league's biggest jumps in points scored per. So their offense is picking up since last season, where they were just like a bottom 10 offense. In terms of their offensive rating. And there's reason to believe that they're going to be a top 4 team in the East. They got a point differential of 5.3, which is 5th in the conference.
They're doing this without Paolo, correct? Paolo's been out.
Yeah,
no?
Paolo's been out. And, they got the point differential of a team that is basically like 13-6. So they've like kind of underachieved for how well they've played
Franz,
so far.
Dez been hooping, find his rhythm, and Anthony Black.
Yeah.
He been coming off the bench wilding.
Yeah, he's
coming out party.
finally showing
Finally, I mean,
that
he's on
promise.
year 2, 3. Yo, it's year 2, 3.
I know, but like it was looking kind of shaky in the
Bro,
first couple. He's
fucking
killing.
balling, bro.
The jump shot is falling at like even when it's not falling, he's taking it. He's more confident with
and
his
he's
jumper
dunking,
now.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
He's getting to the rim.
I said Orlando was going to be a problem, though.
yeah.
Orlando,
the
way they played Boston and the way they finished the season, you got to understand last year, Paolo and Franz missed half the games pretty
Yeah.
much. And they still was a high seed. When they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I just figure if they get healthy, they're going to be a problem in the East. They can very well be in the conference finals. I'm telling you. They got that type of talent.
For sure. And that
Yeah,
just shows you
absolutely.
how wide open the East is. Again,
Yeah.
Cleveland is just not looking
Yeah.
Cleveland has just been
disappointing this year.
something's
Knicks
up
is
in
Knicks is
Cleveland.
trending. Knicks is trending.
Yeah, the Knicks are
They're picking it
playing
back
better.
up like Mike Brown, and they figured out in company, like even with the injuries, they're getting some road wins. They finally got that
the
monkey
Knicks
off their
starting to
back.
get it together, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Magic, again, I thought they were somebody that was serious contender for conference finals, if not the NBA finals. Just like I just didn't think that the Cavs
was very
and the
high
Knicks.
on them.
Yeah, I just didn't think the Cavs and the Knicks were head and shoulders above these
No,
guys.
I don't think so either.
You know? But it's finally coming together. Like the offense, again, like they've had like basically since the Dwight Howard years, they've been like a bottom 10 defense damn near every single offense, excuse me. Damn near every year.
Yeah.
But so for them to now be kind of catching their stride on offense, and we know they got the defensive talent. Like Paul, you watched them against Boston last year. These guys like have great physical, big,
We
rangy,
got guys like
athletic
Jonathan
guys.
Isaac. Yeah, if he's healthy
man.
and playing. You got a bunch of guys, Wendell Carter, like big men that are mobile.
They got a defensive, mentality, and that win against Detroit, that was a huge win. Detroit's been the best team in the East by record, and to go out and get that win in that NBA Cup group play game, super huge. So it's nice to see Orlando is moving in a direction that a lot of people thought that they would before the season started. So now let's get into foul or no foul here. Gilbert Arenas recently sat down with Al Harrington And he said once a player signs a large contract, the financial investment makes it nearly impossible for coaches to reduce their playing times, even if younger, more productive players are available, because benching a high-paid veteran creates an untenable situation. So let's listen to the clip of Gilbert talking about the dynamics when, a young guy's trying to crack into a rotation.
I got like 400,000, and then they just paid this dude $5 million, and I'm busting his ass in practice. 0 minutes, bro. I'm getting 0 minutes. None of that means nothing. I'm not gonna sit $5 million for no 400,000 guy.
Right.
So now you just sitting there 4 years. You ain't got a minute. Like just out the league overseas. When you killed this whole starter for 4 years in practice, but because they put the money behind him, that's it. They ain't.
I've had coaches tell that player, that 400,000, like, be cool. Mm-hmm. Like, enough.
Yeah.
Pass. Enough.
Enough. Yeah, right.
Enough.
That's what I said. Enough.
I've seen it with my. I've seen it.
Enough with the 1-4 flat.
Enough.
No more. No, swear to God, enough with that 4-4 flat.
What do you think about the sort of politics of
The world?
just the money dynamic
That's
in
just,
basketball? Because like,
it ain't no. It's the world. It's not just basketball. Anywhere, man. You know, with politics, if somebody's established, they're gonna get more of the opportunity to mess up than you get the opportunity to succeed.
right.
Yeah.
So he's making $5 million. Yeah, he's gonna be. But that $400,000 player, we know he has value. So we're not gonna just cut. It's a little bit extreme. Not gonna say overseas cut.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep you because we know what you can do. But we're not gonna sit this $5 million player unless he shows he's really messing up for the job. Practice is not enough. Like if he's not doing it in the game, and all right, now the $400,000 player will get the opportunity. But he has to screw up a bunch of times for that to happen. I guess the only example I can give is Clay with Podziemski.
Yeah. I mean, Clay has all the championship equity.
He's got
He's got the respect of the guys. And it's like there's a younger player who's basically playing his position next to Steph. And there was a lot of tension
and it was
around
more
the
so
Clay
for
situation.
sure with him because he obviously rightfully so deserving. I'm a starter. I'm a Hall of Fame player. I should be playing. I should be starting.
Yeah.
I think it was more so for them of trying to get him out of his own head and like let's throw a different look for him and see if he come off the bench against a different unit where we can feature him more than it was more Podziemski. But it looks like this young guy's taking his spot because he's just not playing up to his normal. He's not playing up to par where we're not winning games. So I mean, again, we've seen it time and time again, but that's just the normal human
that's the normal politics
of the world. You know
I gotta justify as an owner, as a general manager, as a coach, paying this dude more than him. So he's gonna get the opportunity. I can wait on this 400,000 to develop. This ain't burning my pocketbook sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
But if this $5 million sitting on the bench, this is burning my pocketbooks. I need this on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I need to see what you got on with how you moving.
There's a
you
way.
Know what I'm saying?
You can
Come
play
on.
both at the same time, but you can kind of mix in that $400,000 player a little bit and see what he does. You're not gonna 0 minutes and then overseas. That's a little bit extreme. Because if you're killing, they're gonna find it. I said we've seen it time.
So you guys are saying it's not foul, but I think what fans would say is because most people think of sports as a meritocracy, like it's merit based. Like the guy who deserves to play.
They be wrong. That's all I can say. It's not.
It's not.
It's just like the regular world. There is nepotism. There's
hierarchies.
There's classism. There's all type of. It's a system in every sport in every field of professionalism. There is that.
Right.
There's politics, and as much as you think it's the best player, no. There's a lot of really great guys that didn't make it. They get an opportunity because of they either couldn't perform in the bright lights or because it was a guy that had the opportunity first, took advantage of it.
I think your rise in the NBA is very instructive because you were a second-round pick.
It's all timing, and I wouldn't say I got lucky, but I did get lucky.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Of like,
why would you say
when
that?
I got to San Antonio and Manu being at that, because if Manu was young, I don't get that opportunity. If he's healthy, like he started getting hamstring issues. You know, I'm not starting over Manu. I know that he's a special player.
Yeah.
He was an all-star.
Yeah.
He was getting older. He started having hamstring issues. They started getting minute restriction. We have to bring him off the bench at some point. It's like, all right, who do we start? I got an opportunity because I could play defense, but that's how I got the opportunity. And the guys in front of me that were there at the time weren't elite. They weren't elite defenders. Let it be another first-round pick or Kawhi was there before me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting that opportunity. I'm going to be on the bench. You know, what if I peaked or didn't had my best years there, and I go to somewhere else and I'm not playing that type of basketball, or something, like, then I never break in the league.
Gotcha.
So timing is everything, and you do need a little bit of luck on your side to break through.
Kate Cunningham sat down with Kevin Durant on the boardroom for an interview, and the subject of load management came up, and here's what he had to say.
You just get that pre-game work in on a shoot around on a game day, or you get work in before a shoot around or after shoot around? Like when you get you usually get your individuals in?
After shoot around, I get individuals.
How long is that? Because that's the type of shit I'm thinking about. Because you know we get loads. You know they put chips on us all the time, so it's like they trying to tailor our workouts. So I'm always curious to what dudes doing throughout the game day. How much load they put on their body.
I was just told today I got to shorten that up.
Me too, bro. So man, I was pissed
because it just goes until it feels like right. You know? And so. But that doesn't align with the lows that they want. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand that. Sometimes I feel it afterwards, like, I did too much trying to work. But
I feel as though
it's a tough one, bro.
It's a tough one, and a lot of people, and I'm always tapped into how people view our game and how they view the players. And they tend to look at us as a little softer as other generations. But I'm just like, if you would. We're basically in a lab in there sometimes. So it's like they can read every little thing that we do and tailor everything. You're not playing today, or cut this workout in 20 minutes. But as a player, like, you really have to find your own rhythm amongst all of this stuff, regardless of what they say sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
Right?
You have to, bro. It's all on your field at the end of the day.
Yeah. And you feel like you a young vet, and you the max player. You feel like you can say, all right, this is what I want to do out here. You feel like you got that type of voice. Within the organization.
I went long again today after.
Yeah.
He said that. I went long, like, it's all on field, bro. Like, if something don't feel right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if you just want something to be sharper, like, it is what it is.
So, just to summarize what he said, basically, they have these things monitoring your body as you train. And whatever the freaking computer science tells them is the optimal function of the body, they'll be like, oh, you need to do a little bit less, or you need to do a little bit, you can do a little bit more. And that plays a big role in how teams are going to players and telling them how to manage their load.
Manage their load.
Why did you?
Damn. That was crazy.
Oh God.
He telling me that was
wild. It's wild that the category they put it in that way.
Anyway,
my God.
And Kate is saying, like,
that's wild.
He'll just
it's a feel.
Go through that.
Yeah. You go through your workouts depending on how much you feel you accomplish. Like, until you feel like, all right, I got enough rhythm of this shot. I feel comfortable with, all right, I got enough work in shooting this floater or this corner three. I don't like how sometimes it's by feel. And sometimes some guys need to be saved from themselves. But I go back to, Paul had a great point, man. Like, you can't run a marathon without practicing for it. So you need more practice. But I'm going back to, they need to space out the games. Like, teams having 17 games and 29 nights, and I don't know if it was different back in the day. Add a couple weeks to the season. Like, I know they want to compete with football. We're doing it anyway. Football is now doing Christmas games.
Well,
do we start doing Thanksgiving games? Like, you're gonna compete with them anyway. Add an extra week in the beginning of the season, extra week at the end of the season. You can space games out. And then you also have more time to actually practice. Now guys can actually do their workouts, and you won't say, oh, you need to lighten it up some, because we have a game tomorrow. They have a day off in between, or have some more time in between. If you add just more time, and I think it'll change at some point. But yeah, some guys need to be safe for themselves, but some guys, again, they gotta do what they feel is right, for them.
For me, I worked my whole life to get here, right? And I worked how I worked. You can't tell me how to work to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not listening to no computer geek with a buttoning me up on a vest telling me that I need to stop doing what I'm doing to get better. Like, that's an excuse to me. Like, it's been 82 games for 50 years now. Like, you just not in optimal shape then. Like, come on now. That's why you probably getting hurt. Like, come on, they don't even practice no more. Yeah. So how you gonna tell me, like, not to get some extra shots or lift some extra weights or ride the bike? Like, I'm conditioning my body for this long run. Like if I'm constantly like, nah, I played 35 minutes, I don't need to do nothing tomorrow. Then my body gets tight, and then I don't do nothing for 2 or 3 days, and that's where injuries come in, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell me how to work. Like, I got here, like, you over there, you telling me this?
Yeah.
You with all them wires on that computer? I've been in the gym my whole life.
Yeah.
I know mentally and physically what I need to do to be ready. Every player in the league should know that.
For sure.
I don't need nobody to tell me, nah, you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you're at the highest level, you got there because of the work that you put in and the discipline, and it hurts. The body hurts sometimes, but that's what got you there.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you conditioned to do. So I really don't like that. Somebody, no, not today. Nah, man, get out of here, man. I'm about to go get my shots and work on this right now.
Again, I think it's a domino effect, man, because there's less space, there's less time to actually practice. So, but I will give it a test that there is, when I was in San Antonio, they do see where you're at, and they're like, yo, you keep going this rate, injury's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure if it was that year or not, but, like, it's happened. Like, they can predict when, like, a hamstring or something might come.
Man, they ain't measuring Harden balls.
That's it.
They can't measure that.
For sure.
That's something unmeasurable.
For sure. But again, I would still keep going. I would still keep playing. Like, I'm going to play whatever. If a guy's injured, I'm going to play. If you're going to have to play me 35 minutes, cool. I was young enough. I was in my 20s. I'm not.
Right.
So if you condition your body to do that, you should be able to sustain it. I feel like the body and the mind is a powerful thing. Like, if you condition your mind and your body to do that, you should be fine.
My thing with all of it is, like, with all of this shit that they're doing with monitoring people's heart rate and the muscle twitch and all of that, it doesn't seem to be working. Like, guys are still getting injured as fuck.
For sure. I mean,
So,
only
like, what are we doing this
What are we
for?
doing?
Agree, but only you don't know the success rate is also. Only people behind, because you don't know
We
who
can't
else.
say who they saved from injury.
Yeah, you don't know who was like.
You got to
who
be
stopped.
lucky. That's it.
For sure. Like,
You got to be
again,
lucky.
Yeah.
These are the greatest athletes in the world
And I
that
think
get
teams,
injured.
like, I understand it's a nice instinct to be like, yo, we want to keep our guys' bodies fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I understand that, but, like, at a certain point, man, hoopers got to hoop. You know
Think
what I
about
mean?
this. What are the injuries?
Mostly strains, tendons,
It's
hamstrings,
like a lot of
calves.
calves, a lot of hamstrings.
Yeah.
Mostly sprains,
Yeah.
mostly thumbs,
Yeah, that be happening
fingers
too. Yeah,
dislocated.
Yeah.
Like, you can't control that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I get. But the other ones, the strains, and I think eight Achilles last year.
Yeah.
They have, and this year it's been calf strains, hamstring, and I don't know what other, but mostly strains I've seen, like hamstring and calf. Like Wemby, calf, Aaron Gordon, hamstring, and Edwards was hamstring. Like OG Anunoby, I think, was hamstring. So those are like more so minutes managing.
Yeah.
But again, if you practice, like you said, P, if you're practicing for the marathon, and you're able to get that in, then your body's more conditioned to sustain that. Because they have 17 games in 29 nights, you don't have time to practice, and you're flying half the time. All you do is walkthroughs in lunchroom, you know what I'm saying, in food rooms.
So why are more players getting hurt if we got all this?
I don't know.
Why? All the stars. Remember the other day we looked at like 10 stars was out.
Yeah.
Like, if we got all of this, why are they
I forget what
still?
page that was. The dude broke it down. It's a combination of all of way even back to like AAU.
No, they just doing this to create more jobs for these other guys.
That's
Trying to tell you, they
create
just
more
jobs.
jobs for dorks
Yeah.
in basketball.
Yeah, for analytics.
I could believe that for sure. It's definitely a jobs program for MBAs and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I don't know. When they first started doing this, I'm like, well, of course, if the teams want to keep the players healthy, then I've kind of changed my mind about it, man. But yeah, I do think that is an underrated part of it. Like the amount of games these dudes play in AAU.
The AAU, and they talk about the pace. They talk about the pace, the change in
it's
that
insane.
AAU.
Like they come into
from
the NBA
from young
with-
age to now. How many games? Back then, we played a lot of games too. Like, bro, we played like 3 or 4 games. Now they limit kids. Now they have like in tournaments. Remember like Bob Gibbons and all that shit. Like we play like 3 games a day. Now they're
Were
like, oh,
you
you only
doing
play
that
2.
all year round though?
We played a lot, man. I remember playing a lot, pretty much all year round.
My era played the same. We didn't play AAU. We played at the park 10 games a day. Same thing. What's the difference? Or it's harder fouls. No reps. What's the difference?
Yeah. Again, man, I understand why the league wants to monitor this stuff. It just seems like a whole lot of shit that's not
pointless.
Even,
it's not working.
It just feels like
it's not
working anything. It's not having an
Gotta
effect.
find a new solution, a different solution.
So let's close the show out with some NBA Cup predictions. We're out of the group phase. We're now in the knockout rounds. Mm-hmm. In the East, we have the 4th seeded Heat versus the number 1 seeded Magic, the 3rd seeded Knicks versus the number 2 seeded Raptors. So who do we got?
Are these the games from tonight, or they're coming up again? Christian. No, I don't think they're couple games tonight.
Not
tonight. Games tonight.
Not
this
tonight,
is probably.
Okay. Well, I mean,
this is coming up.
Okay. Word. I thought what's the name just played each other. That's why I was asking.
Knicks and Raptors.
Yeah. No, Raptors played the Hornets. Okay. No, today's Sunday. Yeah. So, Knicks Raptors just played.
Yeah.
Who else is on there?
The Heat versus the Magic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't play. Okay. All right. Yeah. I just don't see. I don't see the Knicks beat them twice back to back. So I'm gonna go Toronto for that one.
Wow. Toronto gonna advance to the semifinals, huh?
I see Toronto going. I feel like they could be a team that, you know what I'm saying, get a little midseason cultural win.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the teams that kind of could win these.
And I like the young guys like really, really wanting to get the paper, wanting to get their 15th guy off the bench. You know what I mean? Extra million and change.
I'm gonna take the Heat coming out of the East.
You like the Heat to just come out, just period.
Yeah.
Beat the Magic.
Beat the
winner of the Knicks.
Yeah.
Raptors.
They getting healthy right now.
I think they'll beat Magic, but I think they end up losing to Toronto. I don't know if
I'm
that's
the
game.
opposite. I think the Magic are they're trending in such a right direction.
They are. I like Orlando.
This gives them a goal and to focus them. I like the Magic to beat the Heat, the Knicks to beat the Raptors, and then the Magic to beat the Knicks again.
Damn.
To go to the Cup Finals. Out west, we have the 4th seeded Suns versus the Thunder, and the 3rd seeded Spurs versus the Lakers. And Luka Doncic currently has the best odds to win the NBA Cup MVP. So what do you think about Suns Thunder?
Thunder, but I just don't think Thunder care to win the Cup.
Got
So
you.
Will they rest guys one of these games?
Got you.
And just say, hey, F it, we don't care to be in Vegas during this time and actually get the extra days off maybe and not have to play extra games. Because some of those games, I guess the Cup Final don't count toward the season.
Got you.
But I'll go Thunder. And then second, I'm going to go
Lakers Spurs?
no Wemby, right?
Probably not. This game will be December 10th. And they said they was like usually with those strains, they like to give it like 3-4 weeks at the minimum.
They told him 2 weeks to reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
They'll probably get another week off. So I don't think Wemby's going to play.
So no Wemby?
I'm going to go like I'm actually covering this game. So I'm going to go Lakers. I'll be a Spectrum Sportsnet covering this game.
Yeah, we're going to go OKC Lakers with the OKC Thunder making a statement, getting a blowout win versus the Lakers to go to the Finals Cup.
Again, I think OKC is going to rest guys one of those games. And just
they playing for history.
I think OKC is going to beat up on the Suns.
I think they're going to beat up on everybody.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably beat the Lakers in the semifinals matchup. They'll be back in Vegas.
I got Lakers over OKC in that semifinal matchup because I think OKC just doesn't care.
They're cutting them checks over there now. The Lakers cutting them checks over there.
I'm saying I just don't think they care. OKC
cares. We know he working with.
Oh my goodness! But he picked against the Spurs.
I would have picked the Spurs. Yeah, I would have picked the Spurs. Yeah,
both cutting the check,
bro.
Man, he live in L.A. though. He live in L.A. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy!
And you could have put the Spurs jersey up, which we didn't. We put the Laker one up.
Put that purple and gold.
I didn't choose the jersey.
Oh man! All right, man. So you guys be on the lookout for this NBA Cup action. And that'll be our show for today. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, write us a review, give us 5 stars. Really helps us rise in the charts. and help more people find the show. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace out.
This has been a Playmaker production.